29. Reset your goals, reset your weight loss video, overcome your excuses and reset. Overcome your excuses and reset. Coach Corin will guide you to reframe your excuses, plus offer some tips for getting reset. Real Appeal Rally Coach, overcome your excuses and reset. Article Week 29 Challenge and Inspiration. Week 29 Challenge and Inspiration. Surprise yourself this week in a fun and positive way with a new workout recipe and accountability challenge. We will provide you a new challenge recipe and workout during the week after your group session. Your weekly challenge and inspiration are optional. Please pick and choose what you want to do and share with your teammates what you did and what you enjoyed. Ready to get started? This week is all about resetting your goals and your weight loss. Resets are necessary at times, and this week's challenge and inspiration will help you identify when it's time to reset and how to successfully reset. Here are the articles you will receive this week. Reset your goal weight for phase 2. Ready to reset 6 ways to stop making excuses. Get back to the basics. Month 1 goal guide. Week 29 challenge and inspiration. Motivation tip, create accountability. Challenge, reframe your excuses. Recipe, brown rice salad. Workout, sculpt with squats. Stay motivated by creating accountability. Accountability is the process of taking ownership and responsibility for your actions. At the end of the day, we are accountable to ourselves. Our success is a result of what we do. Catherine Pulsifer. To many, accountability feels negative and implies blame or judgment. However, accountability is key to reaching your goals. Holding yourself accountable will help you stay engaged and honest with yourself. Track your success and create a sense of ownership of your life. This can increase your confidence and consistency with your program. When you hold yourself accountable to your goals, you are telling yourself and the world that this goal is important and you will do it. How empowering is that? Without accountability, it can be easy to give up on a goal, forget or pull it off in our busy lives. Creating accountability is incredibly important during the self-learning weeks in phase 2. How would you stay accountable for your goals over the next 3 weeks? Tips to hold yourself accountable. Tell others about your goals. Join an accountability group. Record your progress. Utilize technology. Reach out to your coach. Write down your goals. Research shows that you are 40% more likely to succeed if you write down your goals. Weekly challenge, reframe your excuses. When identify what excuses you have been making. Examples: I don't have time, I'm too tired for, I can't. 2. Reframe them. Take ownership over your choice. Be specific about the choices you are making right now. Include words like yet or so far to allow for the possibility of change. Example: instead of saying I don't have time to any healthy habits, reframe that by saying I have not yet prioritized getting enough sleep. Watching TV is more important to me than my health. Take note of how that feels and what positive changes occur. Recipe: brown rice salad. Serving size 1/4 of recipe. Calories per serving 195. Cost per serving 286. Prep time 10 to 40 minutes. Varies depending on if you are making rice or using leftovers. TSB equals teaspoons. TBSB equals tablespoons. Ingredients: salad 1 cup brown rice, 2 bunches of parsley, curly or Italian, 1 cup chopped iceberg lettuce, 2 medium cucumbers, 1 large tomato dice, half of a red onion dice, 1 avocado dice, optional. Dressing, half a cup lemon juice from freshly squeezed lemon, salt and pepper to taste, 2 teaspoons balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon ground sumac, optional. Instructions: 1. Cook 1 cup of brown rice according to the package. 2. Chop parsley and iceberg lettuce, add to a large salad bowl. 3. Dice cucumbers, tomato, and red onion and add to the bowl. 4. Toss and mix. 5. Adding cooked brown rice once it's cooled down. 6. Whisk lemon juice, salt, pepper, sumac, and balsamic vinegar together and mix into salad. 7. Serve immediately or refrigerate for flavors to come together. This recipe lasts up to 3 days in the refrigerator and is packed with nutrition. Use it as a side for dinner, your main course for lunch, or even as a snack. Enjoy. Note: you can play around with this recipe and adjust it to your liking. Feel free to add in a serving of lean protein and as many fruits and vegetables as your heart desires. You can also add different herbs and spices to the dressing to make it truly your own. Nutrition information per serving: fat 2 grams, saturated fat 0 grams, carbohydrates 48 grams, dietary fiber 5 grams, protein 4 grams. Workout of the week: WOW, sculpt with squats. This week's exercise is a squat. There are 3 different variations to choose from depending on your current fitness level. Make sure you breathe while squatting and don't hold your breath. 1. Easy chair or wall squats. 2. Intermediate standard squats. 3. Advanced squat jumps. Level 1. Let's get started. Chair or wall squats. Chair squats instructions. 1. Stand in front of your chair facing away from it. Place your feet shoulder width apart with your toes pointing straight ahead. 2. Keep your spine neutral and your head and chest raised. Engage your core as you bend your knees and lower your hips down and back. Lift your arms out in front for extra balance while you lower yourself down. 4. Gently tap the chair with your butt and don't sit down. 4. Squeeze glutes and hamstrings to drive your hips squeeze glutes and hamstrings to drive your hips forward and up to the starting point position. Challenge: try doing 2 sets of 10 repetitions, reps each. Wall squats instructions. 1. Start with your back against the wall with your feet shoulder width apart and about 2 feet from the wall. 2. Engage your abdominal muscles and slowly slide your back down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the ground. 3. Adjust your feet so your knees are directly above your ankles rather than over your toes. 4. Keep your back flat against the wall. 5. Hold the position for 10 to 60 seconds depending on what challenges you. 6. Slide slowly back up the wall to a standing position. Challenge: repeat the exercise 3 times and rest 30 seconds in between. Modification: seated toe taps. 1. Sit up straight with your abdominal muscles engaged and feet flat on the ground. 2. Tilt your toes up towards the ceiling and then back down to the floor. Repeat 10 to 15 times for each floor foot. 3. To increase the level of difficulty, raise one leg in the air so that it's straight out in front of you, keeping the other foot flat on the floor. 4. Tilt your toes up and down with the leg that's straight out in front of you. Lower the foot back down to the floor and repeat with the other leg. Challenge: complete 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps with each leg. Level 2, next level standard squats instructions. 1. Stand facing forward with your chest up. 2. Place your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Extend your hands straight out in front of you to help keep your balance. You can also hold your hands at chest level or place them behind your head. 3. Bend at your knees and hips, sticking your butt out like you are sitting in an imaginary chair. Keep your chest lifted and your spine neutral, and don't let your lower back around. 4. Squat down as slow as you can, keeping your head and chest lifted. Keep your knees over your ankles and press your weight back into your heels. 5. Keep your body tight and push through your heels to bring yourself back to the starting position. This is 1 rep. Challenge. Try doing 3 sets of 10 squats and resting for 20 seconds in between sets. For an added challenge, add lightweight dumbbells while performing squats. Level 3, time for a challenge squat jump. Instructions. 1. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. 2. Start by doing a regular squat. Engage your core and jump up explosively with your whole foot rather than using the tips of your toes. 3. When you land, lower your body back into the squat position to complete 1 rep. Make sure you land with your entire foot on the ground. Be sure to land as quietly as possible, which requires control. Challenge. Do 2 to 3 sets of 10 reps, resting for 20 seconds between sets. Add a resistance band above your knees for an added challenge. Article. Reset your goal weight for phase 2. Reset your goal weight for phase 2. Review the energy balance equation and how you can apply it to achieve and maintain your ultimate weight loss goal. Reflect. Do you want to lose weight or maintain it in phase 2? The energy balance equation is the difference between the calories you eat and drink and calories your body burns from physical activity and normal body functions, also known as your basal metabolic rate, BMR. Your BMR is the amount of energy your body burns at rest. It's also the daily number of calories your body needs to function properly, and it's factored into your calorie gold. There are 3 energy balance equation scenarios. 1. Negative energy balance. Negative means loss. You are burning off more calories than you consume, which causes weight loss. 2. Equal energy balance. You are burning off and consuming equal calories, in which case you maintain your weight. 3. Positive energy balance. Positive means gain. You are consuming more calories than you burn off, which makes you gain weight. Here's how those 3 scenarios look in more detail. 1. Negative energy balance equals weight loss. More calories eaten, less calories eaten, calories burned. Calories in is less than calories burned. You lose weight when the number of calories you are burning off is greater than the number of calories you have eaten. 2. Equal energy balance equals maintain weight. Calories eaten, calories burned. Calories in equals calories burned. To maintain your weight, the amount of calories you consume and the amount of calories your body burns have to be equal. 3. Positive energy balance equals weight gained. Calories eaten, calories burned. Calories in are greater than calories out. Weight gain happens when the amount of calories you consume is greater than the calories your body burns. It's as simple as that, calories in versus calories out. However, your weekly goals and game plan will differ depending on whether you are aiming to lose or maintain weight in phase 2. Ready to lose. A safe and healthy weight loss rate is 1/4 to 2 pounds per week. To achieve this weight loss, This is the deficit you need to create between your calories in and calories out. 1 pound equals 3,500 calories. To lose 0.5 pounds per week, you need to burn approximately 250 more calories per day. To lose 1 pound per week, you need to burn approximately 500 more calories per day. To lose 1.5 pounds per week, you need to burn approximately 750 more calories per day. To lose 2 pounds per week, you need to burn approximately 1,000 more calories per day. Focusing on your nutrition intake and quality, along with how much you are moving, it's critical. Don't forget that your BMR is taken into account with your calorie goal. This affects how many calories you burn. Reset your weight loss goal for phase 2. Based on your weight loss in phase 1, decide what goal you want to set for yourself now. Ask yourself, 1, how much weight do I want to lose in phase 2? 2, what does that equate to in terms of weekly weight loss? 3, is this a realistic goal that I'm willing and wanting to do weekly? Example 1, if you want to lose 1 pound per week, this might look like calories in 500 calories, calories out 1,850 calories, BMR is 1250 calories, exercise 350 calories, need 250 calories. This equates to burning 500 more calories than you consume. Example 2, if you want to lose 0.5 pounds per week, this might look like calories in 2,000 calories, calories out 2,250 calories, BMR 2,000 calories, exercise 150 calories, NEAT 100 calories. This equates to burning 250 more calories than you consumed. Weight loss tips. Your nutrition and fitness are 2 things you can take control of to get the scale moving. It's the little things that make the biggest difference, especially when you are consistent. Nutrition, track, check and adjust your calorie goal to help you achieve your desired weight loss. Balanced portions, use your balanced portion plate. Cut back on the extras, recognize what you can do without or reduce from the extras such as creamer, sugar, excess oil, butter, sauce, cheese, and so on. Choose healthier options, swap fried food for baked when possible. Exercise and NEAT. Burn roughly 100 calories in 15 minutes. 15 minutes a day of moderately intense exercise can help you burn an extra 700 calories in 1 week. Fit it in when you can. 20 minutes of a quick, vigorous workout can burn as many calories as 45 minutes of light to moderate exercise. Make your day neat. Walking throughout the day burns between 250 and 600 calories depending on your weight. Important, when losing weight, you don't want to consume all of the calories you have burned through exercise. This will decrease your caloric deficit and could cause you to maintain or gain weight. Refuel your body with some nutrient-dense foods after vigorous exercise and eat enough during your day. Ready to maintain? Congrats on achieving your goal weight and working on maintenance. This is a major milestone to be proud of and celebrate. To help you start maintaining, use your BMR to calculate your maintenance calories. Your BMR is the amount of energy your body burns at rest daily. In other words, it's the number of calories required to keep your body functioning. Tip, you can find your BMR online using the Harris-Benedict formula. Once you have found your BMR, use the following guidelines. Multiply your BMR by your activity level, which can vary from 1.2 to 1.9. Sedentary, if you get minimal or no exercise, use 1.2. Lightly active, if you exercise lightly 1 to 3 days a week, use 1.375. Moderately active, if you exercise moderately 3 to 5 days a week, use 1.55. Very active, if you engage in hard exercise 6 to 7 days a week, use 1.725. Extra active, if you engage in very hard exercises 6 to 7 days a week or have a physical job, use 1.9. Don't be alarmed if you notice that the numbers of calories that you have calculated are quite higher than what you were used to when in the process of losing weight. Your calorie intake increases when you are maintaining and no longer need to create a calorie deficit. Work with your coach to find the right calorie goal for you as you maintain based on your activity level. Maintenance tips. Here are some strategies to help you maintain your hard work over your lifetime and stop the vicious cycle of weight loss and weight gain. Stay accountable. According to the National Weight Control Registry, 55% of registry participants use some type of program to achieve their weight loss. Continue to create accountability and use your support system here at Real Appeal. Keep your body moving throughout the week. To maintain your current weight, the Centers for Disease Control recommends working your way up to 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week, 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity, or an equivalent mix of the two. Manage stress and how you respond to emotional triggers. Stress can have us running back to old habits if we don't have a solid stress management game plan. Continue to practice stress management techniques. Keep tracking your food intake at least 4 days per week. Be mindful of your calorie intake, so it's critical to maintain for the long term. Beat the boredom. It's common to get bored if you eat the same food every day and do the same workout routine, so changing it up is important to stay motivated. Examples: find new recipes, challenge yourself, set new goals, or find ways to make what you are already doing more fun. Weight loss comes down to taking in fewer calories than the number of calories your body is burning. Write down your weight loss goal for phase 2 and decide what part of the energy balance equation you will focus on this week to help you reset. Take your time coming up with a solid plan. Check out the rest of your resources for more nutrition, exercise, and motivation tips, and connect with your coach. Congrats on resetting your goal weight for phase 2. Share your weight goal, focus, and successes with your coach and during your next group session. Article Ready to Reset. Ready to reset. Learn what it means to hit the reset button and take control of your goals and weight loss in phase 2. Have you ever said, I'm falling off the wagon, I'm off track, or I need to hit the reset button? When this happens, it might be that you missed more workouts than usual, overate to cope with stress, consume more treats in your day, stop losing weight, or even started to gain weight. It happens. It's common for people to go off track. This is when a reset can help. This program intends to help you set SMART goals that you will be able to meet each week. That way, you will only need to reset when it's necessary, rather than feeling like you have to reset every single week. Reset. To reset means to make a new start. To reset, you refocus on your priorities and goals, reflect on why you need to reset, what you've learned, and what you will change right now. Create new goals and plans that feel doable to make into a routine. Resetting takes time, effort, and commitment, and it doesn't mean continually repeating the same pattern. If you are resetting week after week, that might be a sign that you are not ready to change. You may need to spend more time getting motivated before diving back into your goals. This will help you break the cycle you are in and start making the progress you want to make. To learn whether you are ready, check out the readiness quiz and connect with your coach. Regardless of where you are, phase 2 is a fresh start. Are you ready to refocus on your goals and hit the reset button? Check out these 4 simple steps to reset, and be sure to revisit this information as often as needed. 4 steps to hit the reset button. Step 1, become aware of what you want to change. Reflect on where you are with your progress and the events that led you to this moment. What did you learn from these patterns that you want to change now? Example, you keep missing your workouts because you are not scheduling them. Reflect on what you are ready for and committed to doing right now. If you've been inconsistent with your healthy habits, take your time to build your motivation. Step 2 and prepare step 3 so your next action will be more consistent. Step 2, get clear on your goals and your why. Reflect on what is important to you right now and why you want to reset. The more important your goals are to you, the more committed you will be. What benefits would you experience by achieving your goal? How does this step connect to your wellness vision? Example, exercise is an important goal to me because my stress levels decrease. I have more energy, I sleep better, and it keeps me confident and motivated. Make your why so apparent that you can't imagine what it's like not achieving your goals. Step 3. Think of the 3 P's: prepare, problem solve, and plan. Think about what you need to do to prepare for this reset. Examples: collect your exercise items and put them in plain sight. Gym shoes, a towel, headphones, and so on. Gather exercise equipment that you plan on using. Prevent roadblocks by problem solving ahead of time. What typically gets in your way become aware and create a backup plan. You create success by making plans for the future, then acting on those plans every day. Your plans will tell you exactly what you need to do and when to do it. Example, filling a weekly schedule with the days and times you will follow through with your exercise. Include your exercise as one of your top 3 priorities for the day. Step 4, take action. Focus on something you actually want to do and have a habit in your life moving forward. Make your goals smart and write down what first step you are going to take to reset. Examples, today I'll look at my schedule for the week and see where I have the most energy. My first step is to clean up my athletic shoes so they are ready for me to wear. Set a goal you feel committed to doing and hold yourself accountable to your goals. Schedule a check-in with yourself, a friend, or even your coach to let them know when you have exercise. Tips to help you reset successfully. Use positive language when writing your goals. Negative language: I should, I have to, I can't, I won't. Examples: I have to cut out all sugar. Positive language: I will, I choose to, I will enjoy, I want, I'll change myself to. Examples: I choose to exercise 3 times this week. Focus on one thing at a time. Pick one main focus until you feel it's becoming a habit again and it feels easy to do. Keep your wellness vision in clear sight. Knowing what you want to achieve will help you stay motivated and focused. Remember, as long as you keep trying, you are succeeding. The only way to fail is to give up completely. Don't give up on yourself. A reset doesn't mean you have to start over. It means you may need to refocus to stay the course. When would you take your first step towards resetting your weight loss goals if needed? Paying attention to the signs will help you become aware of when it's time to reset. Use this knowledge to your advantage. Work with your coach to help you reset, and take your time becoming aware and getting clear on your goals. Article 6 Ways to Stop Making Excuses. 6 ways to stop making excuses. Learn which excuses are standing in your way and how to take control of them. Think of a positive, healthy action you planned to do but didn't follow through with. Examples: work out, plan your meals, get to bed on time, manage stress, eat mindfully, and so on. Fill in the blank. I didn't blank positive, healthy action because. You might have said something like, I didn't have time, something came up. I'm too tired, stressed, or lazy, or I'm not feeling motivated. Ask yourself, 1. Was your answer a valid reason for why you didn't act, or was it an excuse? Be honest. 2. Do you use this same reasoning often for not completing your healthy actions? 3. Is this reasoning supporting your health, well-being, and weight loss goals? If you recognize that you are making an excuse, congrats on taking ownership. Excuses are a common part of life that we don't always own up to. You may not even realize you are making an excuse. What is an excuse? Excuses are invented reasons we create to defend our behavior. We use excuses to postpone taking action, do unhealthy things, or skip commitments we have agreed to. Excuses are not the same as barriers. Barriers are real challenges that make it hard for you to reach your goals. Examples: life-changing events, feeling stressed and overwhelmed, a change in routine. However, you can create a plan to overcome your barriers. Excuses are easy to make and they are very common. However, they don't serve you. Excuses can interfere with your weight loss goals, mindset, and how you handle daily stress. Why do we make excuses? Some common examples include doubt. You find your inner critic telling you it's impossible or you don't believe in yourself. Fear. Getting outside of your comfort zone and challenging yourself is scary. Not ready. You might not be fully committed to making changes. Comfort. We can get comfortable with our routine and want to protect it. Limiting beliefs. You don't believe you can accomplish the task at hand. Overwhelm. You may be doing too much at one time. Excuses are also easier to make than it is to act. However, they can become consistent roadblocks in your lifestyle. They may be the biggest reason you are staying stuck and not losing weight. Reflect. Are you getting in your own way? Would you like to stop making excuses? Write down the top excuses you are making right now. Review these 6 simple strategies to help you stop making these excuses so you can successfully reset your goals. Weight loss and motivation. 6 ways to stop making excuses. Somewhere along the line, you've learned to make excuses. Here's how to stop making excuses and start taking charge of your health. 1. Reevaluate what's most important. Take responsibility of what you are choosing instead of your health. Each day when you make an excuse, say your excuse out loud and see how it feels to you. Excuse: watching TV is more important to me than feeling energized. Reframe: exercising to reduce stress isn't a priority to me. You might make different decisions when you are more honest with yourself and connected with what is truly important to you in your life. 2. Be realistic with your goals and intentions. Setting realistic goals and intentions leaves little room for excuses because accomplishing these tasks will feel easier and more doable. Set goals using positive words. Include what you want to have in your life rather than what you want to avoid. Example: avoidance: I will track 3 times per week so I don't gain when I splurge on my birthday. Positive: I will track 3 times per week so I can enjoy myself on my birthday. 3. Stop blaming others. Blaming others for your lack of follow-through won't help your health and well-being. Practice taking responsibility for your actions by holding yourself accountable. Focus on what you can control in your situation. Draw on your strengths and resources to keep going in spite of others. Communicate your needs with others and set boundaries. Explain what it is that you need from them in order to feel supported and heard. If you aren't getting the support you need, explore how to expand your support. Remember that the people in your life can make choices harder for you, but they can't make those choices for you. In the end, you are in charge of your choices. 4. Be strong. 4. Be stronger than your excuses. Know your inner strength and remember that you and only you have the power to end the excuses. Start by not allowing yourself to accept your excuses. Example: I'm too tired to get my exercise in. I'll do it tomorrow. Rather than allowing the excuse of being tired to interfere with your goals, tell yourself you'll do 10 minutes instead of the 30 minutes you had planned. If you get stuck, think about how you would help a friend navigate this excuse challenge. 5. Stop looking at setbacks as failures. Having this mindset will continue to hold you back from reaching your goals. Instead, look at where you are now and how far you have come. Write down all of the positive changes you have made since starting this program. Reframe negative language into positive when talking about your progress. Example, instead of I walked 2 miles today, but I was supposed to walk 3, try I walked 2 miles today, which is better than nothing. 6. Don't compare yourself to others. Your perception of someone else is usually inaccurate and unhelpful. This can lower your confidence and self-esteem and lead you to give up before even really trying. Focus on yourself and move at your own pace. Check in on your progress regularly and celebrate your accomplishments. Competing against yourself instead of others can motivate you. Which of these strategies can you apply to an area of your life where you find yourself making excuses? Remember that if something is important to you, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. Don't let your later become never, whether it's your nutrition, fitness, reactions to stress, time management, or anything else. It's time to take action and responsibility. Article, Get Back to the Basics. Get back to the basics. Refocus on the basics to help you reset your goals, weight loss, and motivation. Getting back to the basics is key to successfully resetting your goals and weight loss journey. Deciding what to focus on can be half the battle of resetting. Check out these 5 ways to get the skill moving again. 1. Create or revisit your wellness vision and your why. Your wellness vision describes the best version of yourself. Creating a powerful vision can improve your motivation, help you to stay focused, and inspire you to achieve your goals. Commit to creating or revisiting your wellness vision and writing down why you joined Real Appeal and want to achieve that vision now. Here are some articles to review that can help. Week 1, create your wellness vision. Week 2, how balance is your health and wellness. Week 27, redesign your motivation. Week 28, rework your wellness vision. 2, take control of your tracking. Tracking your food and drink 4 days a week can double your weight loss. Weight loss is all about calories in versus calories out. Commit to tracking what you eat and drink a few days this week. Find a method that works for you. Remember, what gets measured can be managed. Here are some articles to review that can help. Week 1, tracking in your calorie goal. Week 3, check-in, tracking and calorie goal. FAQ, tracking using the built-in food tracker via web. FAQ, tracking using the built-in food tracker via app. 3, get into the exercise groove. Exercise increases your daily calorie burn, ultimately helping you lose weight. Start adding more movement to your day and make your exercise fun and enjoyable. Here are some articles to review that can help. Happy moving this week. Week 2, quiz your activity profile. Week 2, modify your movements to stay empowered. Week 2, create a well-rounded exercise routine. Week 10, a caution to couch potatoes. 4, stay on top of your time. Time is the number 1 barrier to achieving your health goals. We often don't have time to track exercise, meal prep, get enough sleep, etc., which are keys to helping you lose weight. Track your time so you can see what you are spending your time and learn how you can stay on top of it. Here are some articles to review that can help. Week 2, overcome top exercise obstacles. Week 4, meal planning made simple. Week 6, scheduling tips for any calendar. Week 20, tame the time wasters. 5, reel in your reactions. Stress hormones like cortisol can make it extremely difficult to lose weight. Evaluate your stressors and perspectives. Focus on what you can control and decide how to manage stress. Here are some articles to review that can help. Week 5, break the emotional eating cycle. Week 8, beat stress, have a helpful network. Week 8, stress and the skill. Week 8, beat stress, exercise, and build confidence. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and hit that reset button. Which one of these 5 basic principles would you focus on this week as you begin to reset? Focus on one goal. Check out the 4 steps to resetting and reach out to your coach if you need any support. Congrats on resetting this week and get excited to learn how to create healthy habits.